Hey friends, it's Pastor Sarah here. It's our 2 Minute Tuesday. It's August 18th, 2026. I hope you are doing well. First, as we get started, we do want to continue to lift up prayers for all of our neighbors here in Indianapolis and throughout Indiana and the rest of the Midwest who have been hit so hard by the recent storms and flooding that has resulted from those storms. Our service team is actively keeping an eye out for ways that we can help with immediate needs in our community and are also watching out for our Indiana Kentucky Conference Disaster Preparedness and Response Ministry to think about long-term impact because the recovery is going to take such a long time. So continued prayers for our neighbors, and we will keep you updated about ways our congregation will be serving folks who've been impacted by this. Here at Zion UCC in Indianapolis, Indiana, we have been in the midst of a worship series based on the new banner outside of our sanctuary. If you haven't seen it, drive by our church sometime. I love it so much. But it is our Be a Blessing banner, and it reminds us of the many ways that we can be a blessing in the world. And this Sunday, we thought about what it is to be kind. So in our world today, when there are folks who are telling us that we should hate more, Jesus reminds us that we should love more and that we should be kind and compassionate to not only our neighbors, our friends, but strangers who we just don't know yet, and even to the ones whom we would call enemy. Our kindness makes a difference in this world, and to some people that sounds like a weak thing. It sounds like kindergarten lessons, but kindness can change things. Our unkindness towards those around us can cut deep, but kindness has the power to heal. I wanted to share with you a resource I found when I was working on worship for this Sunday. It's from an organization called Random Acts of Kindness. They are a nonprofit based in Colorado, and they have these wonderful resources about how we can help spread some kindness in our communities. And they have a calendar for the whole year that shares random acts of kindness that you can try out in your community. And I wanted to highlight from August a couple on here that really stood out to me. One of them is leave a cheerful note or flower on someone's doorstep, volunteer as a family or as individuals at a local food bank or shelter, make homemade thank you cards for local teachers and school staff. And this one I really, really liked is make kindness bookmarks and leave them in library books. You never know how your actions might impact someone in your life, even someone you don't know. We have choices to make in our lives. We can let our grumpiness and our anger get the best of us, and we can lash out at those around us, or we can see in the one before us a child of God, and we can act with kindness and grace towards them, with mercy and compassion. And I think that's what Jesus would want us to do. Share with us in the comments what's a random act of kindness that either you've experienced or that you would like to share with someone this week, and let us know. We'll be back here next Tuesday for another 2 Minute Tuesday, and we hope you'll worship with us in person or online Sundays at 10 a.m. And we are continuing our Be a Blessing worship series. And this Sunday, we're going to think about how we can be a blessing by encouraging others. I hope to see you then, and have a wonderful week.